bridal shower, and I was just going to when I was hosting a bridal shower, doing all the games and everything. I did cry on the way up there, but I think not really for me. I think it was just the thing of it was over, but I knew the hurt it was going to cause the kids. I was ready, but the kids didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And so, how about Kiara claiming that she's engaged to... Wait, what? Hold on. How about Kiara claiming that she's engaged to get married now, but won't show the guy allegedly? I don't know Kiara well, you guys, and I don't mean this in any disrespectful way at all. But is she okay? Is she one that, maybe I should say it this way, is she one that plays like likes to play like the skit games on here? You know, like we'll just say whatever. Rage, yeah, for sure. It has to be rage baiting. Because didn't she just do the, oh, he made $33,000 off you, but his pants are here, and he was just with me, and like that type of stuff. And then Anti came on, and he was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? No, I didn't." Like what? Okay. And so if it's all gameplay, that's you know, okay. Yeah, that's the other thing I see is it's a lot about money. Oh, I'm going to move into this 4-bedroom, 4-bath house or 3-bath house because it's almost the same as the apartment. And why not? Well, because so many times I've seen that she's asking for money to pay the bills in an apartment. And yeah, the rent may be the same, but every other expense is going to go through the roof in a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house. And why would you need that much space when it's you and a tiny baby? You know, and I think that Tea Junkie, hi love, and I think the stuff that she's saying about Anti is horrible because she says it and then she says it's not true, just kidding. Well, listen, been go through enough of that issue with DV, whatnot, but now when you have somebody who is tatted all over, people already are going to look at him in a negative light, regardless if he is or not. He could be the sweetest, most amazing, loving person in the world, but automatically society is going to look at him in a negative because of his appearance, and that's fucked up. They should not do that. And now you have somebody saying, oh, well, he threw a chair at me, there's been DV, all of this other, you know what I'm saying, type stuff. If it's not true, that's terrible. So I don't know. And he wants nothing to do with her, just his daughter, and she holds it. Yeah, you guys, I'll never understand the holding the baby over the head. Please make sure, Tabitha, please make sure you don't spam it. Okay, I'll see it, but don't spam it. They'll mute it, please. Because she has to have big and lavish. I've never understood. Listen, I will have minimalistic. Yeah, the engaged thing has to be. Okay, good. The engagement thing has to be a joke or something. I got $40 for her tooth. They already told us that she has another loose tooth. $40 for a tooth? Shit. Let me get the pliers. Start plucking mine out. Oh, a small debrief on this. So I don't know a whole lot about them. First of all, Kiara, I really wish Kiara would focus, like, not focus on the drama and all of this stuff. Kiara has a beautiful voice. Her voice is very, very beautiful. Oh, I don't have my iPad. Oh, it's right here. Let's get my life together. And Anti, they're both battlers. I think they met on the app. I don't know. But I talked about them a little bit ago because I was saying how she said she was complaining that he hadn't called in a week. Remember, I did a live about it, and I said, I'm not talking about this holy shit, this couple specifically, but it is a textbook, like, it's textbook, like, bitter baby mom, like, holding the baby over the head, right? So these were Kiara's words. She says, he hasn't called in a week to see the baby. So I called him, and I just kept calling him until he finally answered. And I said, well, don't you want to see the baby? And he says, yes, I want to see my daughter. Like, let's make that happen. I don't want to have to be with, I just want to see my baby, right? So she's like, well, I have your clothes. Mind you, this is like 9, 10 o'clock at night. It's pitch black. She says, well, I have your clothes. I'll bring your clothes over, and then I'll bring the baby so you can see the baby. He says, fine. She goes over there again, nighttime, it's dark, and takes the clothes to him, whatever, but has the baby like behind her or something. Some of these details may be off because I don't know the exact positioning of everybody. And he says, well, I want to see my daughter. And she says no in some way. He grabs the car seat and takes the car seat and walks inside. Well, Kiara flipped out because she thought he was taking the baby from her. She's live streaming. He holds his hands up and just lets her get the baby and leave. And he's like, you're tripping. You literally said you were bringing the baby to come see me. What are you freaking out about? She's like, you can't take the baby. You can't just take the baby. Whatever. But the thing is, she literally said, I'm going to bring the baby to see you. He just picks the car seat up and takes it in the house, you know. Then she has her friend. They're saying he threw a chair at her. They're claiming all of this DV stuff, and she's claimed DV this whole time. But then last week she calls, does this whole thing on live. She wants to get back together. He's like, no, I'm not going to feel safe with you because you've made all of these claims. Again, I'm not there. I don't know if the claims are true, not true, whatever the case may be. But that's a perfect example of holding the baby with head. She says all the time, he can see the baby with me. He can't see the baby alone. Kiara says she's not going to let Anti take the baby by himself. Now, I don't know. She's not said that there's a reason why. I don't know what the reason will be, but that's who I'm talking about. Or that's who I was asked about. Oh, here we go. And this is who they are. You guys have probably seen them once you see their picture. But as you can see, Anti is tatted head to toe because Anti doesn't want to be with her anymore. Yeah, but again, and I know that you're not agreeing. Oh, Chloe, I was looking all over for you last night, honey. I spent like an hour. I hope you saw that. Anyways, we have to be able to allow our children to see their fathers. If the fathers want to be there, they're not on any substance abuse. And I know Anti said at one point he was, and I know then he said that he got clean, and I remember him even showing a chip or whatever, and he's looked much better. A while ago, I had no clue who he was. This was probably like 7 months ago, 6-7 months ago. He requested me, and I had denied him, and I said I didn't know who they were, and you guys told me, and I said I've seen him like on lives and stuff, but I could never understand anything he was saying. Well, now he speaks clear as day. He definitely looks like he looks like he's doing really good for himself, and I'm really proud of him. So if there's no substance abuse, mental health is good, there's not a safety violation, I don't understand why we're withholding children from another parent. Vice versa. If he had custody of her and she was doing good, she wouldn't like it if he did the same. The thing is, she won't let him see the baby unless right, that's what I'm saying. I hope he gets a baby. I don't understand that. Like, we have to listen, women, we all know we want a break too. She was just complaining. This was one live that was, I guess it was sent to me, I don't know, probably was, where she was like, I can't wait for a break. I'm just going to act a fool. I'm going to get to wherever. I'm leaving the baby with my mom for a week. I have not had a break at all for 4 months, and I guess that's how old the baby is. And I'm like, the dad asks for her all the time. What do you mean you haven't had a break? You haven't had a break because you haven't wanted it, because you won't allow her to see the dad. Now, again, you guys, I don't know the whole backside of the story. There could be something in there that makes it to where he can't have, I don't know. I'm just saying from what has been said, she's afraid he won't give her back because there's no custody. He'll give her back. He'll give her back. I'm also going to say, I do grasp that fear, right? Especially when you're a new mom and you have that anxiety of that. I do grasp that. I see that oftentimes with first-time moms. So I do grasp that, but trust me, they'll give him back. They'll give him back. He filed for custody and served her in bed. Wow. I mean, that's a way to do it. I had to look up who Wavy is. Yeah, I don't cover Wavy a whole lot. I talked about him yesterday because he's just not one that I follow. He was in a very, very toxic relationship that it just, if they want help, they want advice, or they're doing something great, that's when I'll cover them. That's when I talk about them. I'll try to talk with them, whatever. But regardless of how I feel about somebody, I'll also always give them their flowers. And he really, I feel like, really put Ruby in her place the other day. It's just like I don't check the star. I don't necessarily agree with everything he's done or the things that he's done, or, we have different, thought processes. But when I saw him doing something great with his child, I did a video about it. I think it's important, regardless if, how I feel. I don't know any of these people, so I can't like them, hate them, whatever. I just talk about the things they're going through, and so I'll always give flowers when flowers are due. JK is here. Hello, my love. Yeah, user, I think that's one of the other things too with Wavy is he reminds me of somebody that is close to, and I get really sad seeing him with his addiction problems. I think that's part of my issue is I'm more so setting up boundaries for myself, because I've been stuck watching some of his videos. Not stuck, but you get sucked in watching his lives, and I just want to hug him. I just want to say that's enough. Like, put it down. He's been completely on live, just so inebriated and doing stuff that's definitely going to get him hurt, or could get him hurt. Whatever. It's heart-wrenching to me. So yeah, Wavy's mental health is horrible. Hi, Queen. Same with Issa. Issa is her name, right? Issa. Anyways, you know who I'm talking about. Those two people should absolutely not be. They're two very beautiful individuals, right? But they both have issues going on, and they have both admitted it. I'm not just making this up. I'm not diagnosing. They have both stated they have mental health issues, and she's even been hospitalized for hers on a couple of times. And together, they are a bad combo. Something very bad's going to happen. It's like to me, it's almost equivalent to a Sunny QT situation. Those two people should not be together. They're both toxic. They do not need to be together. Like, they're toxic individually, but together it's like dynamite. Oh yeah, Issa's beautiful. So, I don't know. One of Chuck's children isn't biologically his. So I can absolutely, yeah. Whenever you have someone that is willing to biologically step up and take care of somebody else's and love them like your own, it's amazing. Went on a fancy. Yeah, I saw that. People were like, I'm so glad they haven't got back together. I'm like, slow down, Tiger. Slow down. They're just magically, I am back. They're just magically back together. They're just magically at the same places together. They just magically get off live at the same time. To get, what I'm saying? All of this stuff. No, I can't. Sonia, are we going to be blessed with Mama Sonia today? I want to make sure I keep my convo clean if Mama will be joining. Yeah, me too. And I'm terrified for their safety. Both of them. Yeah, QT is scary on a different level, right? With some of the things that he does. KT, hi love. It was beautiful. I was with all 6 of my grandkids and 3 of my kids. It's the best. And Sunny, unfortunately, doesn't see the, how do I want to say that? I'm trying to word it right and also be TikTok friendly, right? Basically, Sunny likes to antagonize and push, right? She doesn't just leave things alone, right? She'll just continue to push. Now, I'm not saying that means that approves his behavior. My thing is, his behavior is not just going to be pop off like somebody else. Again, when a bed already know the type of person that you're dealing with, right? Studies will show, psychologists will show, like forensics, you can research it. If somebody, a bed, typically they are literally envisioning the act. The most dangerous person ever to be with is somebody that's going to do the action to the bed. You know what I'm saying? Ever since that time when she showed that, it scares me. It scares me. I do not ever want to open the app to anybody and have somebody not be there, especially somebody that we've so openly put it out there. But I can only say, all I can do is put the information out there. All I can do is give advice. They can take it or not take it. I don't know. Yeah, Sunny has changed a lot, baby doll. I agree. When I first started watching her, she was just such a bubbly, like, I don't know, just full of energy, just a burst of energy. No, I didn't always approve of all the things that she did. And I didn't follow her that close to know all the ins and outs of all of the dirty details in the back. But she's just, she's not the same. He with like to cut the bread, you know what I'm saying? STAB. Multiple times. I think there was 9 STAB wounds to the bed. And again, that is thank you, Steph. That is a very, very, very dangerous a dangerous act. I wish I knew, Sonia. I wish that was the same time that he pewed the iPad, broke all the other stuff. Now I saw that other stuff, and all the other stuff was absolutely positively concerning, was like, that's crap. Yeah, now the car, but the bed, nobody talked about the bed but me. But again, it's, everyone thinks about, a lot of people were concerned about the iPad. Yes, that's concerning. The bed is personal. That is a very personal act, and a lot of people that stay with that's how they exit the relationship, if you are picking up what I'm putting down. It was a while ago. That was like three damages ago, of major damages, you know what I'm saying, of like their property, cars, bed, or houses. There's my man. Thank you, Beth. I love him. I got the cutest man on all of TikTok. Okay. Yeah, it's really bad. She said he pewed the yeah. Either way, I mean, obviously, when a pew is involved, it's always a dangerous, it's nothing good is going to come from it. But listen, I would not tell a lie. You guys can look it up. There is studies behind people that do that. Like, what, if you think about it, right? We've all been in arguments with our significant others, family members, people. Yeah, everyone thought it was a skit. I was like, that's not a skit. First of all, what are you gaining from having to replace that amount of money worth of stuff? You're not, right? But anyways, so there is studies out there. Look, you guys can look them up. I kept telling people, I'm telling you, I had to study this. They're legitimately like, who's ever been in an argument in here? There's 313 people in here. I'm going to do a poll. Red is yes, blue is no. Have you ever been in an argument and someone's STAB your bed? Nothing else, just the bed. Red is yes, blue is no. Red is yes, blue is no. Being in an argument with somebody and they've the bed. I'm not talking about slashing tires or anything else, just the bed. Ooh, the ones that say yes. Oh, I want to talk to. Only if you guys want to. We don't have to do it today. Oh, wait, okay. No worries, Rachel. So that's 2 then yeses so far. So red is yes, blue is no. If in an argument or fight, if your significant other has STAB your bed, ends in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, we're done. Okay, so 4 people are 3 people. Yes, but I didn't listen to. Okay, so we have then 3 people. Neza, that set up. I would if you guys, the 3 people that said yes, if you guys want to talk about it, maybe I'm messy, but one day we'll have to talk about it. I would love to. Hold on. My sister's ex-husband did that to her bed. It was a horrific situation. She's absolutely not peed in the bed. Yeah, doing that to it's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I had to do a paper on that. He actually was a very active. Wait, what? He actually was a very active mom. Honestly, she needs for she has. Wait, who are you talking about? I got thrown off by the he is an active mom. I'm like, what? Well, I'll let you guys finish your conversation. Okay, let's go into yes, I think she did. I had to think about that. But no, I'm talking about the act of somebody taking a knife in an argument and actually the bed. Clothes is a very common thing, right? I've seen that with the clothes. I'm talking about the bed, the mattress, the actual mattress, doing that to a mattress. When studies show that when people do that, they're actually envisioning that person there and them doing that to them. Oftentimes it's done on their side of the bed even. It's crazy. And then took that's crazy, Queen. Yeah, right. It's just that's just not the norm, right? It's normal. It's not normal, right? But people, when they get in arguments, they'll flash the tires, cut up their clothes, or throw bleach on them, or damage other stuff. Not the bed. People don't do that to the bed. That's crazy. Got the name and headboard. Oh, that's crazy, Donna. Yeah, that action to the bed, exactly right, Kudabi, is a very, very personal attack. And it's, yeah, I don't want to go into tonight because it's late and I don't want anyone having, anyways. But we can go more into that. We've talked about it in the past, and we can definitely go more into it later if you guys want to. Mine told me how he will get away with the kids in detail. That's crazy. And you guys have to believe him. A lot of times people will say that and they'll be like, he's just messing with me. Don't ever just count it out as they're just messing with me. Right? Because if they have a plan, they're thinking about it. That's crazy. Okay, how someone else. Joe's back with the fruit. Thank you, love. I so appreciate that. Make sure some pineapple. Okay, let's talk about. Let's change the subject. I don't like to talk about this late at night because then I think about it. We can have this conversation on another night if you guys want to. Let's talk about the guy we were talking about yesterday who dropped the baby. Steph, behave yourself. It's Sunday. Not on the 1st. It's Sunday. Behave. I'm not going to show the video. Again, I showed it yesterday. And it's traumatic. So these are the things that we have found out. That was his niece or nephew. It was his sister's baby. Tomorrow is the 1st. It is the 1st. The 1st of September. A day I always remember. Anyways, focus. Yes, it's his sister's baby. Now, I will say, That was very horrible. It was very, very traumatic. I never think there is a situation where threats are acceptable or okay. So I don't know, you know. But anywho, the man apparently came on and he did a video. I saw bits and pieces of it talking about how the baby didn't even fall. He doesn't, you know, he's getting bashed all over the internet and he's crying. He's like, I'm getting a bunch of threats and people just telling me to off myself, all of this other type of stuff. And basically like, you guys have ruined my entire life. That baby's just fine. So I don't know why you guys are even stressed about it, because if the baby's fine, then why are you guys mad at me? The baby didn't fall. What you heard was my chair from me backing up. Sir, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't, because your chair was sideways. So there wasn't that would have had been a very long fall. And not only that, the baby started crying. As soon as you hear the thump, the baby is screaming, and that wasn't a cry like, I'm hungry, I want my diaper changed, I want my mom, whatever. That was a fall, and the baby screaming in pain. That's what I heard. Right. Now, again, I do not agree with people contacting him with any type of threats or whatever. Yeah, that wasn't a hurt cry. Now, I also didn't know. Right, Queen said, take accountability. Say, I have been scared to do right growing up. Do right, grow up. Right. And I think, again, what made it worse, accidents happen. Nobody's perfect. Nobody. To me, what made it worse is him coming right in after he takes the baby. Thank you, Rachel. For 11. He takes the baby to the sister and he comes back in. He's like, oh my God. You guys, oh my God. That's why I don't fucking have no kids. So that's what people are pissed about. Yeah, people are mad that you dropped the baby. But accidents happen. Had you reacted correctly, right? Which, how is correctly? Who knows? Everybody responds to shit differently. That life should have been ended instantaneously. Instantaneously, and the baby should have been taken to the hospital. And then come back the next day and be like, you guys, I can't fucking believe I did that. I feel horrible, but I want you guys to know the baby got checked out by the doctor. Everything is okay. Listen, take this lesson from me. Don't be on live where you're holding your baby, or make sure you are holding them right. Because listen, y'all was telling me to hold the baby's head, and I'm like, no, he's fine, he's fine, he's fine. And this happened. Take a lesson from me. Had he done that, or something similar to that, I don't believe it would have been this big of a deal. The reason, sir, why it's such a big deal is because you dropped the newborn baby and you instantly came right back on and cracked jokes about it and thought the shit was funny. Well, now that the video's gone viral, suddenly it's not so damn funny. Yeah, he just went about it the wrong way. I agree. There's a guy, Kaylee, I can't think of his name. I don't know his name. Rufu. Anyways, and he was on live. This actually happened back in December, but I don't know if it was live. So I don't know. The video's just now going viral. He was holding his sister's newborn baby, and people were telling him, hold the head, because you know how newborn babies try to pick their head up. He's like, oh, you guys, he's fine, or she's fine, whatever. And then the baby fell off this way and fell onto the ground. You hear the baby hit the ground, and then he starts screaming. So he instantly jumps up, picks the baby up, runs him out to the sister. Now, of course, at this time, none of us know that if that's his baby or not. He comes back in, cracking up that the baby fell, and he's like, man, that's why I ain't got no fucking kids at all, or never wanted them, or whatever he said. And then people are just, thank you, Rachel. And now people are just coming from him, and he's pissed because people are coming from him. Well, again, you handled that situation completely wrong. Yeah, a brand new baby. Now, does anybody know, did the baby get checked out or no? Because I wonder what he said to the sister. Rachel, Level 12. Thank you, love. Yeah, I'm curious on what he said to the sister. Did he tell his sister, I don't know, he just fell and hit, that was the chair that I hit. He just started crying, or I saw that the mom took it to the, okay. And baby is good and everything's okay, I guess. We just have to hope and assume, I guess, that it's okay. Apparently he's deleted his accounts. I seen the mom video saying she took the baby. Okay, good. Good. That makes me feel better. But yeah, again, I just think that this could have been a teachable moment. It's all about how you address things when things come out. He could have simply just said, damn, I fucked up. Don't be like me. He shouldn't have stayed on live and cracking jokes about it. Why wasn't your ass at the hospital with the baby? It's just a lot of things. So, that's all. Okay, well, there was something else you guys wanted to talk about on the last live. Oh my God, Ange. Oh my God, what's that? I can't remember what it was, though. A baby that's my Yeah, Rachel, I mean, it just scares me when we think about in the hospital, when we've heard nurses accidentally sending, or nurses or whatever, accidentally dropping them, or new moms at the hospital, like dropping them, the damage that can be done. Matter of fact, Emmanuel, I know you guys have not heard about Emmanuel Haro at all. I've heard. It's crazy because, we've never talked about it over here. But Emmanuel, his dad's first baby was 10 weeks old and did something very serious. And that baby, have you guys seen his daughter? That poor girl. She had so many broken bones. Now she has a trach. She's blind. She can't talk. She can't eat. She's paralyzed. It's just, why was he ever out of jail? Why was he ever able to be around kids again? Again, system failing us. Look up just my clips, and the sister's statement is in there, her last few videos. Are you talking about, Amy, are you talking about for the guy that dropped the baby, or Emmanuel? Yeah, Kelly, you didn't know that? For Emmanuel's dad, his oldest daughter, at 10 weeks old, I don't know what he did. I just know there was a lot of broken bones. And the baby was 10 weeks old, and several of them were already healing breaks, healing fractures. Cassandra, I could not have said it better myself. Yes, that dropped the baby. Oh, the one that dropped the baby? Okay, wait, what was your question on? I'm sorry. Let me go back up. Hold on. Let me look at your comments. Oh, look up just my clips, and the sister statement is on there. Okay, last year. Okay, hold on. Thank you. I try to be keeping all the stories straight, and I just can't do it. My mind is. Okay. Oh, and then remind me to talk about Cortez. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, let's see what they say.
Tim was watching the baby while I went to the bathroom. When I heard the commotion, I came out to get him, but obviously you didn't see me in the camera because he met me in the room. He gave me the baby. I said, what happened? He said, I don't know. I'm not about to sit there and...
He said, I don't know. But you said, I don't know. You know what the fuck happened? Do you know the difference of saying, I don't know, and saying what happened? The difference that could have potentially, caused or helped at the hospital? That's why doctors always ask, when you go in for an injury, right? You go in for an injury and they're like, okay, so tell me exactly what happened. Oh, I hurt my ankle. How? Oh, I fell. Can explain to me how you fell, because they need to know exactly what they're looking at. So for you to now cover up what it was you did, you know what you did. You dropped the baby. But anyways, I'll shut up and let her finish. Sorry. I just get so mad.
through a 24-year-old man who can clearly tell me the truth. He said he doesn't know. I don't care to sit up there and argue with you. I'm going to treat my baby. First of all, I calmed him down. If you clearly hear that scream, why would I just keep letting him scream like that? Just so I can yell at somebody else. Please tell me what y'all would have did. I calmed my child down. Then I checked him for physical injuries myself because I am his mother, not you or would have did. I calmed my child down. Then I checked him for physical injuries myself because I am his mother, not you or no. Then I proceeded, not that night, to take him to the ER when I left. He was perfectly fine. He was cleared by his doctor. There was no bumps on his head, no physical injuries, no none of that, no internal bleeding, no whatever the case may be. He went to the ER, not his fucking pediatric doctor. The night that this happened, and he has a baby. So, yes, I thought that Tim had experience with the child enough to just watch him for a little bit. But again, he got up on there and told y'all this and this and that, and what, you just believe him? He's trying to make himself look good. And y'all can believe whatever y'all want, but that right there is the truth that y'all wanted. That's it. I'm done talking. And he has a baby, so
I'll support his head for his head.
Wait, what was she? It's I mean his kid. It's I mean his kid. Oh, wait a minute. People are saying, thank you. People are saying this is from December. It's not his kid. He definitely lied on that live because he does have kids. Well, she definitely seems very upset with people being upset about her or about him dropping the baby. I don't think anyone was mad at the mom, right? Yeah, I can't. Tennessee gal, I'm with you. I'm like, wait, who is she mad at? Is she mad at him? Is she mad at TikTok? Like, what? What do you mean? Yeah, she says he has a baby, which is why she felt comfortable letting him watch the baby while she went to the bathroom. I mean, my oldest son don't have no kids, but I feel comfortable with him watching any one of the babies while I would use the bathroom or longer, but I was talking about this last night. I saw it. Yeah, it is all over. It blew up. And again, I truly, truly believe it's kind of like, this is like the same situation as like, remember at the Coldplay concert where the CEO and the head of HR were having the affair and they got put on the kiss cam? If they would have just played that shit off, nobody would have known about it. That clip would not have gone viral. That clip went viral because she quickly turned and he dove underneath the table. That's why that went viral, because now they're up to some shady shit. So I truly believe that this clip went viral because not only A, did he drop the baby, but it was his response. He didn't end the live. He didn't go tend to the baby, whatever. He took the baby to mom. And then he comes back on and he's laughing about it. And he was like, that's why I ain't got no fucking kids. I don't want kids. It's the same thing. It was what happened after that I truly believe is what pushed this out to go viral. And I don't know. I haven't seen anything. I don't think anybody is blaming the mother at all. How can you blame the mom for something? I think in the beginning, everybody kind of thought when that first came out, everyone thought that was his baby. Then he's like, that's why I don't have no effing kids. Then everyone was like, so you got a brand new baby and you just letting some random hold the baby and around the baby? No, it's her brother or whatever, whoever it is. It's related in some way. So that's all. I sent you the clip. Oh, hold on. Of the mom's response. Okay. Yeah, I believe, if I'm correct, you guys, that's her sister. Rachel, thank you for subbing, love.
yes, I thought that Tim had
Oh, she said, I thought he had experience. Wait, that couldn't be your brother. You would know if your brother did, right? Yeah. Did you tag me in it or send it to me? Baby's mother said he was her boyfriend. They're not related. What? See, that's why we got to get all the info. Okay, we go to mentions. Oh, you sent it, Danielle? Okay, hold on. Wait, am I following you? Oh, what the heck? I was following you, love. Okay, let me find Danielle. What? I don't have an email from you. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Hold on. It's not. I don't see it in the. That you DM'd it to me. Actually, I don't see anything from you, Danielle. And I just followed you back, so it should come up. Oh, here it is. It just popped up now. Okay. Here you go.
The night that this happened, I was in the bathroom. Tim was watching the baby.
Oh, we just played. I just played this one.
When I heard the commotion.
Yeah, we just played that one. Honey tots. We were talking. We're just gonna switch up topics. But we were talking about the guy that dropped the baby. That dropped the newborn baby. Yeah, but in his video, I think he says something about that too, cousin or whatever. But she's saying, well, he does have a baby that was alive. So I have no clue who was related to. I'll have to dive down into that and look. Oh, Cortez. Okay. All right. So you guys ready to change topics? Okay, let's move on to Cortez. I seem to have ruffled some Thank you, Rachel. Did he just leave popcorn on my head? Oh my god. You guys, every time somebody comments on that video, I have to relive the complete embarrassment of thinking that an animated toy shit on my head, and I was really mad. So embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Tabs are free, child. Let's go. Thank you, love. So embarrassing. The comments I get on that. I bet it was great to watch. I was like, at first I was like, what the hell? Like, I was really like, why would they make a gift that shits on your head? It was just, the placement was so perfect, and I never wear, like, now I'm just wearing my regular black tie. What am I doing to my hair now? So to be wearing a brown, like, scrunchie that just literally looked like I never noticed it looked like a pile of shit until that. Listen, so embarrassing. I've done some crazy embarrassing things on this damn app. Like not knowing how to exit out, thinking things shit on my head. Thank you, baby doll. Embarrassing. Okay. My God. Thank you, love. That was hilarious. Okay. Cortez. Listen, that day, it was so, I think we all needed that laugh, and I think that's what made it so much funnier. That it just, like, it was just perfect. Betty sent it, and it really looked like shit. You can almost tell, like, how, like, did that thing shit? I was so serious and so mad. But in the back of my mind, I'm also like, I need to, there's a few people I would like to send that to. Oh my God. The timing and the placement. Oh my God. Angel missed it. Do we dare show it? Do I dare embarrass? There's not too many people in here. Okay, Angel, for you. I'll show it one more time, and then we'll move on to Cortez. God, the embarrassment, you guys. Oh, you missed it too? Oh my God. Okay, here we go. So embarrassing. But that's okay. because I cannot even begin to tell you guys how absolute serious I was. Wait, where is it? No, it's not that far back. Oh, maybe it's in there here.
Like, I just think she would be one of the coolest.
First of all, I just want you guys to see, this is what I'm talking about. The ponytail holder. Okay, so the ponytail holder, you get what I'm saying, right?
Like, I just think she would be one of the coolest people to just, like, kick it with. Wait, what is that? Did he just shit on my head? Did he just shit on my head? Did that guy just, he shit on my, oh my god. I'm so dumb. That's my ponytail holder.
Oh my god. So embarrassing.
What's wrong with me?
Oh my god. You guys. I am telling you, this goddamn puzzle. The placement. Oh my god. The placement of that was so, like, he literally, like, put the flag, like, right where it was. I never even noticed my ponytail holder the whole day. Oh my god. I was like, do you shit on my head? I was so mad. I wonder how long I would have believed that if I didn't, like, point it out myself. And then I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. I was so serious. I was so mad. No shit. Honey, I think I threw that away. I have not worn that again. That was embarrassing. I was so mad at the shit on my head. And poor Betty. Betty is the sweetest, most beautiful person. And she's like, I'm sorry, I sent it. Like, don't be sorry. I'm the idiot. Don't be sorry. Oh my god. Literally, the color of the scrunchie, the position the scrunchie was in, the way the thing flew around my head, and then just put the little flag right there. And I'm like, it just drew all the attention to the brown shit-looking scrunchie right in the top of my head. So I'd probably been walking around all day looking like I just had a pile of shit on my head, and I just didn't even notice. Y'all, I am a mess. I tell you, God, it was so funny. It did look like it. So anyways, that one will go down in history. That will definitely be a Sock Gang memory for sure. Yeah, it's a gin. Hi, Angela. Okay, now that we're done talking about me getting shit in my head. That's how you know you were literally, Dirk, I was so excited about the gift I'd never seen before, and I was like, fuck, you shit on my head. Who sent that? He shit on my head. I was so mad. Oh my god. I didn't. Do you guys want me to post it at TikTok? I can. I posted on YT. But yeah, I can definitely post it over here. Literally, right? Mom Rachel's like, she said, okay, but nobody would assume you have a pile of shit in your head unless they saw the gift. Right. Yeah, I can post it over here for sure. I'll do it tonight. God, just embarrass myself even more. Every time I watch it, I crack up. Absolute hysterical. It's, oh my god. Wait, you know, oh here, Valerie, I'll show you. I'll show you again. Right? How is everything going, love? I'm never on FB anymore, so I never get to see absolutely anything. Well, here, you can watch me embarrass myself again. Okay, here we go. Ready? Are you guys ready? I know the intent of some of you guys. You ready to clip this? Okay, here we go.
Like, I just think she would be one of the coolest people to just, like...
Talking about Mama 2K.
Wait, what is that? Did he just shit on my head? Did he just shit on my head?
What's wrong with me?
Did that guy just... He shit on my... Oh my god. That's so dumb. That's my ponytail.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Thank you, whoever said that.
Rachel!
Oh my god, that was
Thank
so
you.
funny. Stop it.
Oh my god, you guys. I'm a damn fool. I swear, I took the Toys R Us commercial way too literal when I was growing up, okay? I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. I'm so confused and lit. Wait, you're confused about this shit on my head? Dude, I cry every single time I watch this. I was pissed. I was so mad. I'm like, shit. Like, I legitimately thought when he flew around, it like just shit on my head, and then he put the flag in the shit. Like, proud. I don't know. Listen, a mess. I'm confused on what's happening to you. Honey, I don't even know what's happening to me at this point. DJ AB. I don't know who that is. I've been angry. Oh my gosh. DJ AB, leave me alone. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to read a comment. My friend is. Oh my god, that's a Yolanda! Yolanda! Okay. This is crazy. I hate it when people request like back to back to back to back to go live. I will post that. Poor Breezy Bree. She went to go guard, comes back, and I'm showing this little thing flying around my head, shitting on my head. Listen. No, it was just it was a gift that I got. So if you see my ponytail holder, see how it's just brown, looking like a pile of shit? Well, I didn't realize that until I got this gift that comes around my head. Oh, what happened to the sound? Oh, I pushed play. See how it comes around?
Wait, what is that?
I'm so excited for the gift.
Did he just shit on my head? Did he just shit on my head? Did that guy just, he shit on my, oh my god. That's so dumb. That's my ponytail.
So that's what happened, Breezy Bree. It's just me, just being me. Oh my god. Stacey, very well could be. Listen, a mess, I tell you. A mess. I will post that as soon as I get off. A mess. Okay, so literally, it never stops getting funny. I've watched that so many times, and I literally cry. I will put it on TikTok as soon as I'm done. I promise. I'm so pissed. Okay, let's talk Cortez. Speaking of pissed, some people are pissed at me about my video about Cortez. God bless America. Positive vibes only, absolutely. Did you give hair shot? It's who knows, probably. I probably threw it away. It ain't been in my head since. Okay, so I did a video. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I did a video talking about Cortez when he did. Oh, Cortez. Let me show you guys. For those of you guys don't know, Cortez is another young man that I am following who is fighting for. Well, he already had 50-50 custody of his child, but she just was not giving him his 50-50 custody. And so he had to go through the whole court process. Guess who was right there helping him through? 2K. Sure was. In the comments, DM talk. Anyways, helped him through, right? He did a GoFundMe. He went to court. The reason we hadn't seen the baby is because she had, the baby's mom had said he did something. Now I can't remember. He shows up for court. She's not there because she's in jail. Why is she in jail? For making false reports on this young man. This young man is busting his ass, do everything he can do to provide for this baby. Puts it together. TikTok shows up and shows out. Make sure he has the money to get an attorney. He ends up getting 50-50 custody and visitation. So he gets to see the baby. So he has the baby for a week. Now, mind you, 2.5 months or so goes by that he doesn't get to see the baby. No, 5 months, I think it was. Something like that. 5 months. So typically, a judge, because she didn't let Cortez see the baby for 5 months, and he gets half of the time, right? A judge will usually allow the time that you've missed, which would be 2.5 months. Now, I don't know that that's been done. But nonetheless, yeah, she was in jail for like a day or two. And that's why she missed court. Oh, it was granted for the makeup time. Okay, so he has her 2 weeks ago for the first time, and he gets to document here and there, but the judge kind of put down what they couldn't, what they can't. They can't talk about the case or whatever. But this little girl is decked out, head to toe, every day. Hair's done, outfit is matched. It didn't matter if they were going to bed or if they were, whatever they were doing. That little girl looked immaculate. Well put together. And I loved this. He made her a doctor's appointment. Not for any specific, reason. He just wanted to make sure she was okay. And he wanted to know, what are the milestones that I need to know? I want to make sure I'm aware of absolutely everything too. I love any individual who's willing to ask for help. Give me any advice, any parenting stuff. Is she meeting milestones? What are things she needs to do? All of this stuff, right? So he goes out of his way to assure he has all of that, okay? So Friday comes. Thank you, love. Friday comes, and it's their first. He's picking her back up for his second visit, and who's there? CPS. CPS is there for his pickup, for his second visit. Now, I think people are real comfy with calling CPS for no reason. Now, apparently, this is what he said. These were the words that I heard. I made a mistake, and I smoked around here, and I learned my lesson, and I won't do it again, and I fucked up, and I did. Now, I don't know what, that could be vaping, that could be cigarettes, that could be weed, that could be, we don't have no idea what it was, right? And then he says, and I was speeding, and obviously I know better, and I apologize, and I'm going to definitely do better. Texas girl, we're talking about Cortez. So, I have that he was speeding, and that he smoked around her one time, and he wouldn't do it again. Okay? So I make a video, and I say, you guys, again, love Cortez, and I love active fathers, right? I just want kids should just have active parents. And I think people are real freaking comfortable with calling CPS for stuff. CPS should be utilized for severe physical, mental, AB, their ends not being met, like they don't have enough food to eat, they're always, filthy, they're way behind, all of that type of stuff. Speeding and smoking around a child one time does not equate a CPS call. If that was the case, shit, none of us would have our children. Right? No, you have not. I'll let you guys know when that's going to be scheduled. And so I just thought it was crazy they were doing that. Anyways, so a lot of people are like, I agree, whatever. And then some people are like, oh, so you think him driving 97 miles an hour with a child, that's just acceptable? Well, no, the hell I do not think him driving 97 miles an hour is acceptable. That is not what I said. No, I didn't know what he was speeding. I also said, if we're calling CPS for speeding, shit, none of us would have our kids. Everybody speeds with their kids in the car at some time, a point or another. Right. Well, I don't know how they know the speed. I don't know how I was supposed to know the speed. But even at driving 97 miles an hour, is that a call? Does that warrant a call to CPS? No. It doesn't. It doesn't. Is it something that I would let my attorney know? Absolutely. Absolutely. I would let my attorney know so that they can handle it on their side. CPS isn't going to do anything. Don't speed with the baby in the car. Yeah, that's absolutely unacceptable. You don't do that. But it's not a call for CPS can't do anything about that. I have no idea how they know the speed. Well, yeah, it was the baby. Well, it was either the baby mom or the baby's mom. I have a feeling the baby's mom's mom. So maternal grandmother is kind of more the issue. And then I saw a video, someone sent me a video that the baby's mother did. And she said that the baby smelled like a garden, you know what I'm saying, when she came back. Now, if he's in fact doing that in front of or around the child, no, that's absolutely unacceptable. Does it warrant a call to CPS? No. Would I tell my attorney? Absolutely. Absolutely, right? Because on both sides, the attorneys, well, you guys, you're going through the custody case, need to know that. So I'm not negating or saying that what he did was okay. I'm not saying driving 97 miles an hour with or without a child in the car is okay. And I'm not saying that smoking anything around a child is okay. What I'm saying is does not warrant a call to CPS, because they're not going to be able to do anything about it. You guys both have attorneys, and that's where that should go. When you call, if you're the other parent, and you call CPS and they do an investigation, even just coming out, guess what happens? Your child is now in the system. You just put your child in the system. That can affect you when you're parenting. If anybody calls now against you for a small thing, it's going to look like a second CPS call, because the child's now in the system. We need to not just be having our kids in the system. Maybe on the 360. I don't know. I can't verify the speed. I don't know. I just know that in my comments, that people were saying that it was 97 miles an hour. I don't know how they know. No one app speed was in the video. Oh. Well, okay, so you also shouldn't be doing a video while you're driving either, right? Like, let's not do that, right? But you know, he's a young dad, and he's going to learn and make mistakes, just like she's a young mom, and she's going to learn and make mistakes. No one was, beating her up for the mistakes that she's made. And then she, when they got the baby to the house, Cortez says, oh my gosh, we got to get this. She had the baby in a sweatsuit. Now, the baby looked adorable. Absolutely adorable. Her hair was done. She was in a cute outfit. The problem was it was in 90-something degrees that day, and she was in a sweatsuit, a two-piece sweatsuit, and then like a long-sleeve long-sleeve undershirt. So Cortez says, oh my gosh, we got to get her out of this. It is way too hot. She's sweating. We got to get her into something else. And of course, whenever you put anything like that on the internet, people go back and forth. Well, then she's pissed because she's like, well, why are you saying that the baby looks like crap when they're with me? Because that's not the case. I could have done the same thing when she was with you. And my advice, keep the kids off the internet. Just keep all of that. All of the tit for tat, all of the comments, keep it all off the internet, right? Because he never said that the baby looked terrible. He said she was sweating because it was 90-something degrees and she was in a sweatsuit. People don't understand, when CPS is involved, their children are, right. They're always in the system. And once your child is in the system, so when people call into CPS, he said he was taking a break, but has been uploading regularly. Well, I think he's going to continue to upload regularly. I think he's taking a break more so of the custody stuff, like talking about every step of the custody case. But okay, so you make a call to CPS, you call in, the person that answers the phone, they're like, basically like if you go to the hospital and you get triaged in, right? You see somebody, you see a nurse, and they're going to say, you're going back immediately, you're urgent, you could probably wait a little bit, but not too long, or you're going to sit and wait, it could be hours, right? Basically the same type of scenario. So when you go through CPS, it's either going to be, this is an emergent, we're sending someone out right away, we're going to send this to the investigator to look at because we feel like this could be something, or it's not going to go anywhere besides my desk. I got the call, there's not warranted information. Like say he was to call and say, well, she sent my daughter over here in a sweatsuit and it's 90 degrees. Thank you for the call, have a good day. That call's going nowhere, right? But once you get to a part to where an investigator is coming out, that child is now in that system. So anytime a call comes in, and say maybe it would have been my stupid iPad just randomly starts talking. I was like, what is that noise? It's me. Anyways, say that call maybe wouldn't have gone to the next step to the investigator, but because there's already a warranted call in there, that could potentially boost it up. And each call could maybe boost them up more. So just, we don't do that. Yeah, I didn't understand the whole 2 hours wait. Now, I don't know where they live and how far they are. But again, the taxpayers' money. So the taxpayers paid for that. So they paid for a minimum of a full day, right? 2 hours there, 2 hours back, the time that was there, the noting, the processing, all that. So we paid for a minimum of 8 hours for that person. For them to say, slow down. Did you smoke in front of your child? Don't do that. Because especially with, whatever you smoke, you could not smoke around the child, and their clothing or whatever can still smell like it. So it needs multiple times for a serious thing, but people... Right, literally. Listen, CPS is a very broken system. It is absolutely a broken system. And it needs to be fixed because we are losing too many children in the system. And they're in such a dire need for people. They're letting people that should not be around children just in. And that's why when people always ask me if I ever work for, they always just assume that I work for CPS. I've never worked for CPS. I never would work for CPS. No, I never would. Even if changes were made, I never would. I'm too old at this point. The first change that needs to be made is CPS's system needs to be countrywide. No matter what state you go to, they should be able to pull up and see any CPS activity. But it's not like that. Each state has their own system. That's crazy. So that's why all of this shit happens. Because, CPS is on my ass? Bounce. I'm in another state. Start all over. Not got enough CPS? Out of there. It's crazy. Yep, needs to be nationwide. I just got all 4 of my younger children back into my care after being... Congratulations, K-Boo. That is amazing. That is a lot of work. I am so proud of you. People who have not either been through the system or have not been on some aspect of it don't really realize how much work it is because there's so many hoops to jump through that a lot of people are like, I just can't. And I'm going to do all this and there's no guarantee that I'm going to get my kids back. And then you start questioning yourself because you believe everything they say. You go to the court hearings and you hear about how great your kids are doing and they're with a different, family and how great that blah, 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 blah. And you start to like, well, shit, maybe they are better off without me. So everybody please show K-Boo some love. I am so proud of you. I am so, so proud of you. That is amazing. My ex learned the hard way why you don't make false reports. CPR. They invest. Yeah. And you guys, when they come in from social media, you're hurting so many other people. Excuse me. You're taking resources from so many other people. Because there's people that still have to take all of those calls. Like the whole thing with Gabby just recently. They said there was hundreds of calls that came in. So, one, you're taking away resources for other kids that, potentially really need. I'm not saying that they did or didn't. I'm using that as an example because everyone's aware of that. And 2, if it's a very serious situation and CPS really does need to be involved, the fact that all of those calls or the majority of those calls are coming from social media, they don't take them as serious. So things have to be done a different way. It has to stop. Parents sometimes pull children out of school for homeschool. 100%, absolutely. Which is terrible because then people that really just like to homeschool their kids because they don't want them you know, in the school system and not being able to wear light up shoes and whatever the case may be because of all the pew-pews that are happening. They get a bad rap because, why are you homeschooling? What's really going on? Yeah, absolutely, Kate. I'm really proud of you. If you don't hear it enough, you're going to hear it over here, honey. You did a good job, and I'm proud of you. That is tough. And doing all of that work while getting clean and staying clean. Oh, honey. You should be walking around every day. Toot, toot. I'm tooting my horn. Toot, toot. Okay? Toot your horn and be proud of yourself, love. Absolutely. Cardi B had to deal with CPS a lot. She said even fresh. That's crazy. Speaking of Cardi B, have you guys been watching that trial? Oh, see? We're right there. Y'all, it is hilarious. Cardi B is so funny on this dance. She has me cracking up. And again, let's be honest, right? If she was me or you or anyone else who doesn't have millions and billions of dollars, that case would have went nowhere. That case would have went absolutely nowhere. $24 million. Well, and for a scratch, but that scratch from all the other witnesses was not there when it ended. So it is crazy to me that a security guard in a medical building had the nerve, the audacity, the goal to, oh, well, hold on. Look, Natalie's lost. I'm going to explain. So this is when Cardi was pregnant with her last baby, right? She does her medical appointments, the doctor said, usually late, like after the office is closed or on weekends, etc., obviously for privacy. She had not even come out and said she was pregnant at this point. So the office is closed. She walks into the office. The security guard starts videotaping her and asked for her autograph or a picture or something. And Cardi's like, no, don't film me, or whatever was said. And I guess the security guard got mad and was like, who the fuck do you think you are? And they're going back and forth. And Cardi's like, do your job, bitch. You're the security guard. I have a medical whatever. So they're going back and forth. It's just words, but the security guard is like interface, and Cardi's like, do your fucking job. And the receptionist from the doctor's office, they knew she was coming in. They heard a commotion, so she came out. She got in between them. And and then the doctor came out or whatever, and Cardi just kept telling her, just do your fucking job. Like, you're the security guard here. You're going to film me? You know I'm a celebrity. You're going to film me coming in for a pregnancy appointment that's not even out? Like, it's crazy. So years goes by. The lady ends up deciding to file a lawsuit for $24 million. Apparently there's a scratch on her face. I didn't even see the scratch on the videos, but it was NBA weekend and Cardi's nails were all over. She didn't have like stiletto nails, nothing. The doctor, the receptionist have all testified and said there was no scratch on her. Cardi was not the aggressor. The security guard reached out to the receptionist and said, listen, I'm going to go after her for money. Will you testify on my behalf, or will you help me through it or whatever? And the lady said, no. And the attorney asked her why. She was like, because I would be of no help, because she was in the wrong. You work in a medical building. We see celebrities and stuff. Why are you recording a celebrity coming into a medical appointment and then you're yelling and screaming at them because, you know, you're in the wrong? So, but Cardi has been cracking me up. She says she's been suffering from PTSD, but it didn't go. PTSD from that's crazy. Offset had 2 to 3 prior to getting with Cardi. She has 3 kids with her ex. Yeah. She also didn't announce she was pregnant too. Right. Yeah, she had not announced she was pregnant. And now what's happening, because they think that, I don't know why people think that this trial is right now where she's saying she was pregnant. Trials don't happen that fast. So people are like, oh, she just announced today at court she was pregnant. No, that was from a long time ago. 2018. Thank you. I know that's your fave stuff. People use it for everything. They'll just say it. There's no way that lady has PTSD from a verbal argument that she got into with Cardi because she wanted a picture. Yeah, seems like a lot of celeb cases this year. Absolutely, I agree with that. And hopefully she lost her job. I'm literally trying to wrap my brain around why or where she thought at all that being the security guard that she was going to, that she could just start filming her and taking pictures of, I don't know. Angie, that's why she's suing, because she lost her job. So sue for $24 million. That's crazy. I agree with the Mike. Oh, the Mike lawsuit. I don't know. Oh, was that from? For some reason, I feel like I remember at some point. Was she at a concert or something and she threw her mic? Is that what you're talking about? Is there another lawsuit coming up? There's another lawsuit coming. Also, when she threw. Sorry, what I just said. And that's the one that the TikTok attorney is going after, right? Not this one. At first, I thought it was going to be this one here, and I was like, I cannot see her taking on this case. That's crazy. Yeah, I love that attorney. I thought she was going to be doing it for this, and I'm like, there's no way. Got you. Thank you, Tanya. Is it Tanya or Tanya? Someone threw water at her face. Cardi threw the mic. Listen. I can't say I wouldn't have done the same. I'm just saying. Especially with water. You don't know if it's water or spit. Someone spits on me. Oh, we're fighting. We're fighting. Sierra, thank you. Yeah, I really love to watch her. I would love to watch her in trial. No, just the water bottle. But okay. I'm not stating what Cardi did is okay, because I don't know the whole situations. I don't know the whole situation. But why do people think it is acceptable to throw a water bottle or throw anything at a celebrity? I almost feel like, in a sense, they're baiting them for a reaction, for monetary gain. Now, I don't know if there's more to it. I'm assuming there's more to it. I don't know. What would make her think it would be okay to throw the water bottle? Like, what happened? My son was spit on the bus. So last year. Right, Yolanda? Oh, I'm going to get off, love. I don't want to I don't want to get into it tonight. I'm about to go clean with my new sink and go to bed. I didn't go to sleep until 6 o'clock this morning. Yeah, I'll watch a video on it when I go to sleep to explain. I'm too tired to go into it tonight. Cardi asked them to throw water or something. I have no idea. But I do love Sierra, the TikTok attorney. I would really love to watch her in a trial. Cardi asked them to put the old girl wait till. Oh, so she asked them to throw water. They did it. And then she did it like way later after that. Got you. I don't know. Well, I think that's a dumb request too. Don't ask for people to throw shit at you. Even if you say throw water at me or whatever, you know some idiot's gonna be on there and just think it's funny to throw something else at you. Don't do that. Don't do that now. Don't do that. I'm curious. Listen, for a tiny scratch for 24. That now. Don't do that. I'm curious. Listen, for a tiny scratch for 24 million, I'm curious of what that's going to be. Because I heard that the mic actually hit her. She wanted to be splashed with water, not hit in the face with the flame. Right. Like, come on now. I'm clocking out. Love you, love. I know, I am too. I'm so sleepy. I am so tired. Listen, after that laugh, and me thinking something shit in my head. No, I am too. I'm so sleepy. I am so tired. Listen, after that laugh and me thinking something shit in my head, I'm tired. So I'm going to wrap up, but I am going to go ahead and post that. Thank you, love. I love those little heart balloons. I am going to, oh, is it lagging again? Well, perfect timing. I'm getting off. So I'm going to go ahead and post that video on this here tickety talkety. Oh, Rachel. Thank you, love. That's so cute. Literally, Angel. Now, don't forget, you guys, tomorrow is Messy Monday. I'm so excited for Messy Monday. Yes, I'm going to get all the beauty rest because I need to be on point tomorrow for Messy Monday, honey. It's going to be a hoot. Now, also, Messy Monday it's the first, is set up as an event. I don't know where you guys find events, but it will have to start there just because there's so many people registered. But I think once we start there, for some reason, I think I have to create a new one, because if I remember correctly, that's why my baby dad couldn't have people up on his live after. Oh, okay, perfect. But I feel like, if I'm correct, that's why my baby's dad, during his birthday, why he couldn't get people to go live with him, because his was done as an event. And I didn't think about that when I first scheduled it. So we'll see. If it doesn't work, we'll end it, and then we'll start a new one. But it's at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. So I will see you guys all then. I love you all. The event will pop up right after this, so you guys can register, and we'll go from there. Have a good night. Bye.